the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. One. Two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. One. Two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. Two. Three. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. One. Two. One. Two. One. Two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. One. Two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. One. Two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. One. Two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. Two. Three. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. One. Two. One. Two. One. Two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. One. Two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. adventure. Showtime. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2, 2, 3. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2.
Hello, and welcome. I see there's several people here. How are y'all doing? What's up, Tyler?
Hey everybody!
What's up, Space?
Hello, Dor.
And Leo was here, switching to a different computer, getting some quality.
Welcome.
Railfan, what's up?
Hey everybody!
How's it going? How y'all doing? You ready for more rain code? Are you ready? By the way, my shirt says, "Cool dude." Dude. And I found that I do have one more pair of glasses. They are black. They're like black and gray, kind of textury, stripy kind of thing. Nothing too exciting. But they do exist, so last week was not the final pair. It was the penultimate pair. This is the final pair. How's it going? Are y'all excited? Here's my hat. My detective in hat. Nope. No, I don't think wearing it in an angle works. Let's wear it real low so I can't even see. The ultimate pen! There we go. That's better. Alright. We have our detective-in hat on. Does that mean we should start detective-in? What do y'all think? I just kicked her foot a little bit and she was like, huh. Oh dear. Wee. I'll grab that controller. Can't detective without nothing to control with. Detective-er. I never met her. I just met her. Oh my lord. This might be tough if I can't read a single sentence already. There's a lot of reading in this. My brain is kind of like shot because I have been editing photos for 2 days straight. So I haven't had to read, I haven't had to really talk much aside from to chill pill. Ugh, so warm. Rather mispronounced, I just matter. You must be Tire Faff. Tire Faff? What? Have you done any of the Terra raids? I have not. Truthfully, I dropped off of Pokemon pretty hard. I never finished, what was it, Violet? Never finished it. I lost interest, unfortunately. It seems like one of the best Pokemon games I've played as far as like having some really interesting things to do and having different options and being able to just kind of go do the thing you want to do instead of being on rails. Unfortunately, for some reason, I just kind of lost interest and dropped off and started playing other things. So, I have not done any raids. There were just a lot of bugs. Oh, I probably wouldn't have wanted to do that anyways. I'm not a big fan of the bug Pokemon. I like the ones that look like, mammals. For the most part. Fluffy little things. Tirefaf is how you would spell when you were tired. Oh, tired AF. I see. I get it now. I understand. Speaking of that squeal, we got the new stands in. They're over here. Oh, knocking stuff off. It was just a coaster. Ba-ba-da-ba. It's a workout. It's more so that I just have to balance the thing with one hand. With my non-dominant hand. So yeah, we got those in. I just gotta actually hook them up. Hopefully, they will be able to move around a lot more easily and be a little less daunting. We'll have the cord instead of all dangly. It has like things to attach. I guess we could just zip tie to this, but there's a lot of other benefits that aren't just the cord. Ugh. Pinky, hello. She's sitting there staring at me. Very sweet girl. Posting one of the bugs. I'll have to take a look at that. Alright, I think we should go ahead and get started. We've been just putzing around for too long. Let's go. Here we go. So I had a pretty long weekend, as y'all may have remembered. Fix the sound just in time. Perfect! I'm glad the timing worked out so nicely. As y'all may have remembered, I had to drive a pretty long ways. It was like a 4-hour drive each way to go photograph another art exhibition. Just realized, do you see the like texture behind the map in the bottom right? It's kind of cool looking. I like it. It's moving around. So I did that on Saturday. Left at 9 a.m., didn't get home until like 9:30 p.m. And then you have to then walk uphill both ways in the mud. I was always told snow by my parents because they lived in Iowa. My parents moved here moved to Texas from Iowa. So their story always included uphill both ways in the snow. But yeah, that was my Saturday. Yesterday I was editing photos all day. And then today, editing photos all day. So my brain was a little bit fried because I was just kind of listening to an audiobook the entire time I was driving and photographing and driving again. Is there a baby in there? Did she just barf a little? Okay. Is there a baby in there? Yeah, me too, but I figure mud was more likely to exist in Texas than snow. It is much more likely. You are correct, Tyler. Okay. We just heading to the next location. Oh.
The next one is the art gallery in Ginma district. We're running low on time, so we must hurry.
Okay, let's go.
Right. The chief's in
Oops. In danger, after all. Okay, I guess I can go either way to get out of here. Let's go this way. The glowy baton is silly. It is a future baton. It is glowy. Just reminds me of like the rave sticks or whatever. Like a glorified glow stick. What are y'all's theories about who the nailman is? Do you have any theories yet? I think it's the priest. At the church or whatever. I think he took his duties a little too seriously. Time to visit the gallery.
So this is the art gallery.
An art gallery wouldn't have dinosaurs out front. That would be a museum.
It's closed due to special circumstances.
There's a difference.
The murder occurred only about a month ago. But I'm certain the crime scene has been cleaned up like the others.
My goodness, my phone is
Not
being
that
very
it matters
noisy.
to me.
A buzzing.
But wait!
You also think it's
not
the
a good
priest?
idea to
Space
break
think
into
it's
the art
Poochie?
gallery.
Hell yeah!
Did you say something?
Get it, Halara.
The crime scene is deep inside the art gallery. It's one of many storage rooms. Come, I won't allow time to be wasted.
Well, wait, please!
Able to watch last week's VOD, so I'm caught up on Raincode. Sweet! You can actually help us with the mystery. You'll know what's going on. Probably more than we will, honestly, because it's fresher on your mind. This is what it looks like inside the museum. It's not very welcoming.
Oh!
That was very loud for no good reason. Seems like this door is locked.
There are priceless works of art all over the place. Of course this door's gonna be locked.
I earned points for confirming the door was locked.
What is it?
Oh, come on. Where do you think you're going? The crime scene is this way.
Sorry.
Right, sorry. Just wanted to check it out. Okay, let's go.
Is this the storage room where the crime scene took place? It's locked.
Of course it's locked. We
We're
just
going
talked
in.
about that on the other door. Damn,
like a couple
Halara.
of thugs or
Every
something.
single door. I would never invite Halara over to my house. This is not how an art gallery stores shit.
Was
Oh my
the first time I
god.
seen the person from the church again?
As expected, it's the same worshipper. He
This
said
is a
he was trailing the
disgrace.
victim after finding a doll with the same name.
Especially not how a museum would store their artworks.
He saw the victim enter the
Holy
building
moly.
late at night. He then searched the premises with the art gallery staff. When they opened this storage room, they discovered the victim's corpse.
Looks more like
the door
lost
was
and found
locked at
room
the
I
time
woke
of
up
discovery, and the key was found inside.
in. Of course it was.
Another locked room mystery. That's for total. But I'm starting to get bored. It's not so special anymore.
What do you mean special? People have died. Let's start
Halara
investigating.
not gonna be like, who are you talking to?
Yes.
Heck into the yes. It's a Examine around the door. Okay, there's some spilled paint.
Oh!
Why is that voice so loud? Oh! If we can find out when the spill occurred, we'll know if it's related to our investigation.
There are 2 keys that open this door. Only one of them was inside the room at the time of discovery. The other one was owned by a member of the art gallery staff. That staff member always carried the extra key and used it to enter this room when the corpse was discovered.
Where was the key found inside usually kept?
It's supposed to be kept in the administrative office, but it's unknown if it was always there. Maybe it was lost and the culprit found it. Or perhaps the culprit secretly stole it. Either way, the culprit managed to obtain the key somehow.
One key was in the storage room. The other key was always carried by a staff member. If the culprit is that staff member, then this wouldn't be a locked room mystery, right?
That would be
Why
too
go through
easy.
the trouble of making it look like a locked room murder if you'd immediately become the first suspect?
Exactly.
I guess you wouldn't.
Countered!
Alright, we got ourselves a new clue. If you take the first letter of each chapter, it spells Poochie is dead, but also Poochie did it. Can't argue with that logic. Must be Poochie. Alright, time to hold hands. Ah!
Post-cognition reveals the crime scene in slightly faded colors. The room looked vaguely hazy in my eyes, even with the rows of vivid paintings within the art gallery. The smell of paint oil that permeated the room wasn't that of the past, but the present.
Paint oil.
If even the smells from the
Oil
past
paint.
could be recreated, the stench of the corpse would be much more overwhelming.
Wait. So, they're supposed to find things as it was when they found it. Why is the door open? Or I guess maybe it's just after they came inside? I don't know. Let's check out this spilled
I've been
paint.
wondering, did the culprit knock this paint can over? If so, it could have been used for some sort of trick.
It's unwise to make up your mind before conducting a proper investigation. It may have been like this before the murder, or it could have tipped over when the discovery was first made.
Right.
You got carried away in the hopes of getting complimented. Aren't you an eager little puppy?
Be quiet.
Is it a Blue's Clue? Blue's Clues! Blue's Clues! Nah. I'm pressing every button but the one I need. There we go. Okay. Let's back out of the front door area. Hey!
Yo! Check, check!
This painting is referencing a real painting.
I'll find out for you!
Small window. Oh, it's so small. I don't think I would even fit through there. Let's check out this painting. Cardboard boxes are stacked up. Judging from the labels, the boxes were brought in after the incident.
It appears.
Looks like there's artwork inside. They must be storing the items no longer on exhibit. I don't think these are related to the investigation. Like a sliding ladder there. Okay. Lordy, why are you so loud? Painting was not here. Different painting was here. Blue's Clues single-handedly caused more destruction of books and paintings than any other episodic TV series? What? I never watched that show as a kid. I think I was big on Caillou, or however it's spelled. Yeah. I watched Blue's Clues a couple times, but I was a little too old for it. I think it was mostly on whenever I was around, like, my friends' little siblings. It was pretty cute. I liked it. I thought it was cute. His little girlfriend, Magenta. It's a portrait painting with nails driven into it. This picture really conveys its time period. Maybe the person depicted is an important figure from years ago.
What?
Huh? There's nothing dignified about this guy. He just looks like a regular old geezer.
Oh no.
Cardboard boxes are stacked up. Yeah, it's the exact same as we said before. This painting moved. So I think the dead body is kind of mimicking this painting, because wasn't there like a rock on top of a painting in the middle of the floor? Canvas placed here is completely blank. I wonder why it's blank. And why is it so messily placed with these wooden frames?
Well,
It doesn't look like an exhibition piece. Maybe it was used for some other event. I see. Nothing seems out of place. I don't think this will help with the case. My little sister would put her books on the floor and jump up and down on them while singing Blue's Clues, Blue's Clues. Why was she jumping on top of her books? Blue's Clues? I don't remember Blue's Clues having anything to do with jumping on top of books. Why? I don't think Blue's Clues came out until 96, which meant I was 9. Yeah, I would have been like 7 at that time. So that show is really meant for like 4 and 5-year-olds, I would say. I was a little bit too old when it came out. I don't know. I think I was just a little too old when it came out. Rather, in the show they would jump into books and paintings like Mario style. Oh yeah, I kind of remember that. And they would like shrink down and like, whee! Okay. I think I remember that now. Like I said, I didn't actually watch the show, I just saw it a couple times when someone else had it on. I think I remember that now, though. Alright, let's look at this painting of someone screaming.
This is...
A painting of a man screaming with his hands clutching his face. There's something unnerving about this painting. I almost feel as if it's gonna swallow me whole.
that's...
Paintings don't have that kind of power. More importantly, did you find anything? No, nothing suspicious. Doesn't look like it's related to the case. But it's silly and I got parts for it.
Hold my hand. There's nothing important over here, but I want to hold your hand.
Oh, Screaming Man moved. Is the blank canvas still in the exact same spot? Nothing changed between then and now, at least that's how it looks to me. It appears unchanged to me as well, meaning there's probably no evidence to be found here. Well, I'm glad we held hands.
Oh!
Why is the O so loud? Why?
Hello, Tinky. What? You want up? Good girl. Good girl, Tinky. Hello, baby girl. Hello, sweet girl. Oh, thank you. Good girl. She's a sweet girl. She's a sweet girl. She's a sweet little trinket. Good girl. Okay, Trinket, I got to play.
Sculpture with a sheet placed over it to keep dust
It
off.
appears.
Doesn't look like it's been moved for a long time. Yeah, you can tell from the dust that's gathered on the sheet too.
In other words, it's completely irrelevant.
That's not a basket, that's a bucket.
Oh, cute. She's being very pushy. She's normally not so pushy. Silly girl. Oh.
He looks very worried about this. There are baskets on top of the shelf. I'm not tall enough to see inside them though.
I'll take a look for you. This is...
What is it?
We accomplished nothing.
So you found nothing. Doggo!
It's a tinky dog. A little tinky dog.
Oh, hello.
There's a nail stuck in a painting. The killer must have hammered a nail into the portrait instead of a doll. Why is there such a fixation on dolls? The crime scenes so far have all been abnormal, but this one's just sick and twisted.
Is it?
Oh!
Ah! It's a sculpture of the thing, it's not
I see.
moved. Okay. Not related. Baskets are probably
Oh!
the same. Quit yelling, oh! Baskets on top of the shelf. There's nothing but dust inside. Guess it hasn't been used for a while. Basically, it's unrelated to the game. Okay. Me accomplishing nothing sounds like a normal day.
Time to investigate.
Don't say that, you sound like a smart man to me. I'm sure you get a lot done. So, squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeezing her little arm. And she's looking at me like, do you have to?
Silly tinket. We're walking.
You better hurry or you'll run out of time.
Okay, I guess it's just the window to look at. I was
The
just
only
saying.
way in
oh.
or out of here
Oh, yeah.
besides the door is this
No, you have to do
window.
it all caps with like 12 exclamation points for it to sound appropriate. It was too small of an O. Okay.
The window juts out and is used as a vent. It doesn't appear big enough for someone to move through.
There it is, space.
Currently, it opens outward slightly, but there are no other suspicious traces on it. It seems impossible to enter or exit through here.
Okay. Let's post-cognate it up. Oh, that's where that panel went to. Oh, it was a doll, not a rock. Painting of a young man.
This is...
Nails are driven into this painting of a young man.
Oh, I know this. He's one of those edgelord protagonists everyone loves for no reason.
That's not really the impression I get. Or a goop.
This is...
You counted out 12 specifically. Nice. It's a large scenic painting with a doll nailed to it. I wonder how this ended up on the floor. Is there a reason? It looks like it was very specifically placed.
That's...
If it's related to the incident, there's probably a reason. Let's assume that much. Doll!
A large painting lies on the floor, and a doll is nailed against the canvas. One nail goes through the head, another nail is in the chest. But the nail in the chest also passed through the circular hole on the key's handle. Did the culprit leave the storage room after nailing the doll and key to the painting? If that's the case, how did they lock the room? The key was nailed to the picture, so it couldn't have been used.
Well, that's what makes it a locked room mystery. I'm sure they figured
Why
out
would they say
some
that?
trick.
They could have easily locked the door,
And
then
I
came
need to
over
find
and
out
nailed
what that
the
trick
key down
is.
and then left. It's not a trick, it's just sequencing. Alright, that's all to look at here. Time to look at the corpse!
It's corpsing time!
It won't let you. It won't let me look around at all. I'm enjoying this a little too much. Okay. Let's take a look at the marks.
Oh!
Oh! Seems like this is where the body was at the time of something or other. There's no trace of it anymore, though.
beats me.
Looks like the area has been cleaned up. Probably by the peacekeepers or the art gallery staff. Has it, though? Because there's still an outline and what I'm assuming is supposed to be blood smears. There's also a drain under the leg. I don't think investigating here will turn up any useful information. Not right now, at least. If the blood is magenta, it means the game is not rated M. Ah, yeah, that's what it was. Okay, all of these ones, the blood is running down towards the ground. So she was not shot while standing first.
The corpse of a young woman. She has nails all over her body, as expected.
The victim's name is Issa Moet. She used her good looks to have relations with many men.
What the fuck?
The amount of suspects who could have written her name on the doll is nearly too high to count.
The victim has those same
Why do they
marks
think
that
her
suggest being
sexual activity has
strangled to
anything to
death.
do with this?
Huh? But there aren't any scratches
rope
that would have
mark.
been left from a struggle. And
No scratches.
You noticed as well.
yeah, there's a wound on the back of her head.
Oh, she got a bonk in.
It looks pretty deep.
She done got
This
bonked.
may be the real cause of death.
Oh boy.
should be enough.
I'm finished investigating here. I feel like the full picture is slowly starting to come together. See, I'm wondering about... Are these like drainage? What is this? Are these vents?
Are you done here?
Alright.
That should do it for the room. Next is the window. It would be best to check outside of it. Go ahead. I'll stay here.
Outside the window? Alright.
Alright. Let's go!
It's fine to inspect the window, but our buddy here really insists you do everything yourself, huh? And my master does everything he's told, like a good little underling detective.
Halara is right. This is something I took on myself. I can't just rely on everyone else after putting on a tough front for that kid. That's why I have to do it.
Or maybe Halara's just taking advantage of you. It's obvious money is that one's only motivation.
Even so, I think it's the right thing to do as a professional detective.
Master, being overly nice for no reason is stupid. It's why you're so deep in debt.
I know, but...
What are you mumbling about? Did you check the window?
Oh, right! I'll do it right away.
Yeah, we couldn't have walked and talked. We had to stand
Outside
right
the window.
outside the
Could that
door.
have anything to do with the locked room?
Not looking forward to the mystery labyrinth. It's fun watching you run around Kanai Ward. Yeah, the mystery labyrinth is kind of whatever. I had the same feeling about Danganronpa. I loved just running around the world and interacting with the characters. The actual trials were meh, and sometimes incredibly frustrating.
I wonder what
For no
Halara
good reason.
discovered.
You know, I think Halara is just having fun pushing you around. I see.
Here's the window.
Hello.
Well, see anything strange?
No, nothing strange about it.
Look at the ground.
I see. Try entering through the window.
What? Between the gap? That's impossible.
Just try it.
My head alone is like
Okay.
a million times.
I can't. I can't even put my
You didn't even try to
arm
put your arm
this
through.
gap.
You just rubbed your scalp
I can
against it.
stick a finger in, but that's it.
Thought so. Good job. You can return now.
Huh? Are you sure? Did you figure something out?
But the window is
Did you
too small
not?
to use as an entry point.
No,
The doy?
not at all. What's that about?
Looks a lot bigger there. Ah! Who dis? Oh no. Ominous music. Ghosty, why are you saying nothing?
Hey,
Ah!
what are you doing here?
I'm not doing anything shady.
That's
I'll
what
call the
people who aren't
peacekeepers.
doing anything shady say.
Wait, I'm...
Trick the art gallery, so I'm not gonna say what I actually am. What do y'all think? Lara just wanted to see if he'd actually try. How far can I push this little guy? Will he do literally anything I tell him to do? Blame it on Poochie.
I'm a peacekeeper.
Huh?
You don't say that
Amaterasu
very
Corporation?
convincingly.
Yes, of Amaterasu.
How have you not learned
You
that yet?
totally fumbled that. You're no good at lying, huh?
What did you say?
I'm wrong. Laura,
We are special investigators for Amaterasu Corporation. We are currently investigating a case. Civilians must not interfere.
Huh? Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Hey, Halara, are you sure it's okay to lie
don't
like
say that literally in front of the person you're lying
I told you
to.
before that deception is necessary to finish an
absolute
investigation
doofus.
quickly. By the way, aren't you an employee here? There's something I'd like to
Little
ask you.
danglies.
Can you bring over the staff member who discovered the body from that murder case a month ago?
Oh, that would be me.
Perfect.
How fortuitous.
Describe the events for us.
Maybe we do this not
I'm
outside
scared
in
to
the
even
rain?
remember it, but if it's part of the investigation, then I have no choice.
I'll leave the rest up to you.
Sure.
Okay, I guess we're staying outside in the rain to do this.
Let's rest.
Some cardboard boxes stacked up. Looks like they're all sealed.
Actually,
They're all left out in the rain, so I bet whatever's inside is ruined.
Maybe.
Someone could probably scale this fence with some effort. Maybe the culprit escaped this way?
anyway,
Maybe. But the real priority is solving that locked room mystery, right? Anyway, it's not like there are any clues left behind here.
Yeah.
You're right. Let's focus on figuring out that locked room. Detective in points. Getting some detective in
you better talk to them now, or you'll be in trouble later on, Master.
Rude. I want to explore.
Now,
What's up,
please
Claire?
tell
How
us
you
what
doing?
happened on the day of the murder.
That day, I was doing my closing procedures when someone from the church appeared. He said he wanted me to help him find someone and that he knew the person was inside the art gallery.
So that
So we
Fanboy.
looked around the premises together, but didn't find anyone. According to him, there was a chance that the person he was looking for was being pursued by the Nail Man. I couldn't help but feel terrified when I heard that.
How did you notice something was off about the storage room?
The lights were on, even though they were usually off, so I went to take a look. The door was locked, so I opened it with the key I had. But I was afraid to go any further. So I let the church person go first and open the door while I watched from behind. And then there was a corpse.
Did you touch the body?
Of course not. I was too afraid and froze at the entrance.
What about the churchgoer?
did you finger
He
the
saw
window?
what happened at the doorway and didn't go any further.
Are you positive you didn't touch anything inside after unlocking the door?
Yes, but the churchgoer accidentally kicked a paint can over
Oh.
when he opened the door,
There you go.
and paint spilled all over the floor.
So
now we know that paint
was
can.
from back then.
Okay.
They still
I
haven't
get the
cleaned up the
picture.
paint. That's dumb.
Thank you. You may go now.
Oh, right.
Got it. Only 5 points for that? I get 10 points for realizing
That
a
brings
door
all
is
the
locked.
information together. It's time to resolve the case.
Yeah.
Wait! I still have no idea what happened.
Time does not wait for you. Our deadline is approaching. You hurry back to the detective agency.
Huh? What about you?
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name.
Say my name.
Halara
say my
Nightmare shall
name.
rush to your aid.
And gone. What are you gonna do, Master? We've checked everything we can. All that's left is to point out the true culprit, but...
If only it were that easy. Aw, I have no clue what to do.
It's time.
Stop being
for
so
labor.
pathetic. Why don't we go back to the detective agency for now? We might get to see Fuzzhead get executed.
Hmm.
Oh, right. We need to help
Exciting.
him.
I guess we're not going into the labyrinth just yet.
I need to hurry back before the chief gets executed.
Right, let's hurry! I want to know how they'll execute him, too.
Let's go, 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 let's go. Whee! This mystery seems easier than the train one. I actually feel like I have some idea of what happened. Yeah. I don't know though, sometimes they throw a curveball at you. Sometimes it seems
Come
like
on,
you know
let's
the
go.
answer and
Go, go,
then
go.
everything changes once you get into the solving segment.
You better hurry, or Fuzzhead will really be in danger.
Trying to remember where the staircase is that we usually use. I have lost it! Ah. That looked cool. Shoe salesman.
Come on.
Just because you're a sad little errand boy doesn't mean you can drink on the job.
As if I do that. See, I got 10 points for that. What the hell? Let's just use this.
Halara seems to know who the real culprit is. That's incredible.
Come on. Where's your competitive spirit? You might be a trainee, but you're still a detective.
For some time! Yes. I think that's your warning that if you haven't completed your side quests, you should go do so. I, of course, have completed my side quests. Side quests are life. Side quests are life. Oh. Uh-oh. Those look pretty well and truly dead.
It's about time.
Hey, wait!
You said I had 3 hours, huh? My watch says I still got 5 minutes!
You need to get your watch repaired. Oh dear. The watchmaker is currently detained as a suspect. Just throw away that piece of trash then. Besides, you're out of time anyway. Take him away.
No!
Wait! Yuma! I knew you'd save me!
And you are.
I was the one investigating the Nailman murders.
Oh, I see. So, you're the one who interfered with our work at the clock tower.
Your work?
Well, I will honor your courage for confessing and turn a blind eye to that incident. You must drop this case. If you do, we will leave without pursuing any further action.
What?
That'd be the ideal solution for all of us. What do you say?
No.
Yuma, think carefully about this. Solving...
Save Scum. No! Rude! It's getting wild.
The case is good and all, but think about my well-being, please?
Your well-being.
Dropping the case would end this peacefully, but still...
Please! Get my dad back from them! Please!
You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have accepted a job, you must finish it.
I can't back down now. The Nailman killings haven't been solved yet. I will find the truth.
Huh?
Oh, you've said it now. There's no pulling out of this one anymore.
Then our deal is off. He comes with us. This is for directly interfering with our work and bringing strife to Kanai Ward.
Weren't you about to do that anyways? I don't understand.
But...
Please, wait! Before you go! Please listen to what I've discovered while investigating the past Nailman killings.
You investigated the previous killings.
Of course I did. Because I'm a
We
good
have
little
all the
boy.
information for those cases. Now that they're closed, there's nothing left at the crime scenes.
But we
I have
are
no time
better
for
than
your
you.
lies.
What is it?
The peacekeeper report
She's
didn't
always
say anything about the cause of death. All of the victims were strangled to death, weren't they? I suspect
for the one
this
that got
fact hasn't been
bonky.
made public.
How did you know that?
So the cause of death was kept under wraps. I hope you see now. My investigation is legitimate.
Oh, another clue.
Please, let me continue. I will catch the true culprit.
I don't know where you obtained that information.
Lara.
However, it appears that you must be arrested as well.
That's my investigation.
You are
How dare you
suspected of
touch it?
espionage. I believe an interrogation is in order. Take him away.
What? Wait, please listen to me!
Why did you think they would just listen to you?
You almost
Is Laura
had
about
it,
to come
but
in and
got
start
you
kicking
carried
things
away,
again?
Rookie.
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name.
Yeah. Say my
Halara
name.
Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
Come and kick these
That's
baddies
right.
right in these tushies.
Alara! Please help!
Halara, do your thing.
Alara Nightmare!
Halara Nightmare.
It appears you require the aid of a great detective.
She was just like around the corner the whole time. Ah, yeah! Kickies! Kickies! Hell yeah! Halara badass. I don't like the money grubbing, but Halara is a new fave.
Yeah.
Oh,
as I said I would.
Got a lollipop. It's a dum-dum.
You committed acts of violence against the Amaterasu Corporation peacekeepers. Not once, but twice.
Wait, he doesn't even have the thing.
Sorry! I promised to give him a stern lecture after this. Can we please keep things on the down low? Mr. Seth, are you alright?
Who do you think we are?
Oh, he does have it. Okay.
In this town,
This one guy, whose sole job.
You are nothing but an audience. The resolution is premiering now. The leading role belongs not to you or me, but to Yuma.
Me? I'm the lead guy here?
I'm the protest?
I've set the stage for you to solve the case. The time has come for you to risk it all as a detective. Expose the true culprit.
And they die right here in front of us!
What's going on?
I don't know why I was brought here. Can I go home?
So that's what you meant about setting the stage. I mean, Halara did suggest the real killer was among the people at the church. And now I have to point them out here?
Hey, Yuma, are you sure you got this? Are you really sure?
Now it's labyrinth time.
There's no room to mess up here, you know?
Well... What do I do?
Shinigami!
I haven't gathered my thoughts yet.
Labyrinth
It's
it up!
not like I can just ask for more time here.
You can.
I don't think so. Halara seems to know the answer already, so why don't you just pay up for it?
But that would waste all of Halara's efforts setting the stage for me.
Huh. So you want to solve this all on your own? If you can't ask Halara for help, why don't you try asking me instead?
Shinigami!
You mean the mystery labyrinth?
The peacekeepers aren't just gonna stand by and listen to your deduction here. Things are just gonna escalate, and it might even end up with more deaths.
Oh no.
And that's where yours truly comes in. We have the information we need from the investigation. All that's left is to solve the case with the mystery labyrinth.
But if I do that...
There's always a price to pay.
Gonna die!
When I read the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
Which means the real culprit will die.
Huh? This killer's a total psycho who's already killed many others. Why do you care so much? Don't you want to solve this case, Master? What about your promise to that kid?
What's
What
wrong?
if the dad is the one?
If you don't hurry, the peacekeepers will
The
wake
dad
up.
dies.
What is this nonsense about a resolution? I don't have time for this.
I will make you listen by force if needed. That is my job as assistant.
Drawstrings.
Well, you better hurry, or things will start getting bloody around here.
Fine.
That's the spirit. Well,
Fine.
Master, are you mentally and physically prepared?
Here come the boobas! Ooh. There they are. I like how they flutter in the wind. Sailor Moon reference. Yeah, definitely magical girl reference. At the very least. All magical girls have a transformation like that. Sailor Moon is just a very recognizable magical girl. Trinket. Quit. She licking her own butthole. She got too excited. Here we go! Wait, Halara's... Oh!
What's this?
Halara's joining us, eh?
Stopped? Halara, how are you moving right now?
Yuma, what happened?
Poochie was
Is this someone's forte?
Poochie, yeah, you're Poochie now, Humsbando.
Hello there! Halara's in here too!
Not so.
You knew this would happen?
Master, you used your coalescence, remember? Your ability isn't a one-way street. You have the power to borrow someone's abilities, and you share yours as well. Halara wandered into the Mystery Labyrinth because of that effect, I think.
You're not even sure?
Who are you?
This'll take too long to explain, plus I don't feel like it. So I'll take that role over to Master!
Kick! Oh, Lord.
Down the rabbit hole we go!
Now we can save. Okay, cool. Still no indication of a return of Poochie. I don't think they're coming back. I think they's dead. The hell? Get up! Rather initial assumptions are always correct.
What should I do? I'll need to explain everything, won't I?
We don't have much of a choice now. No point in keeping secrets here.
Halara? Let me explain.
I do like how they do that. So we don't have to sit there and
that's how
listen
this
to it all
mystery
over.
labyrinth involving the Nailman killings materialized.
I see. So mystery labyrinths are
This place looks
materialization
bonkers.
of mysteries themselves, and the truth is encased deep within.
Yup.
I appear to have underestimated you. This is an amazing forte. I must
This is
admit,
not my forte.
it's quite a superhuman power. As far as I know, no other ability comes close to this.
It's because of her,
are
not because of me.
I refuse to think you're just a trainee detective.
What, Tinky?
To be honest, this isn't my ability.
Before you continue, tell me, who is that woman beside you?
Her name is Shinigami. I think the simplest way to describe her is that she's a guide for the Mystery Labyrinth.
That's me! I'm also Master Scary Cute Mentor.
On to my next question.
You're just gonna ignore me?
You mentioned the Nailman case just now. I had heard the rumors about that around town. Why are you investigating that case?
Because I
Huh?
ran
what are
into
you
the
talking
kid.
about? We were just investigating the Nailman case together.
The Nailman. We were pursuing that case together?
What is this memory
You don't remember?
gap?
There was a young boy who wanted to hire a detective and you turned him down.
I do remember you received a request from a child about some case, and you ended up seeking my help. The cost for hiring me was 5,500,800 yen.
Okay, you remember that,
the exact amount.
But I can't remember what the case involved. I do vaguely recall investigating something.
So her coming in here...
My mind is clouded. I don't remember exactly what was being investigated or what was discovered.
Could that be...
Yeah, it's because of the Mystery Labyrinth. The Mystery Labyrinth is a fortress protecting the truth, so outsiders usually can't reach it. If someone did happen to wander in, their memories of the case would be locked away. Though, if you have a pact with me, you wouldn't be affected. But I guess that part of the pact can't be shared.
This is the Mystery Labyrinth's defense mechanism, then. It makes sense for a vault that protects its treasure, the truth, to have a significant level of security.
Yep, totally not strange at all. Halara here sure is smart.
Halara?
Oh, don't mind her. She gives people random nicknames.
It sounds
Anyway,
very close to her
since
real
my
name.
memories of the case have been taken away, I will provide a supporting role for your investigation.
Supporting role?
As long as we're in here, I will act as your assistant. Well, that's the same as our original agreement.
That
I think
means
Trinket wants to go outside.
we can't rely on Halara's detective skills to blast through this dungeon.
Blast.
That's unfortunate, but it's still nice to have an ally.
Hey, Master, before we head into the Mystery Labyrinth, let's do that thing.
Hold on one moment.
Huh? What thing?
That thing?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
What's
Yeah,
happening?
I am.
Oh yeah, they do this whole dance where he's booby height, pretends to kiss, does the whole thing. Oh yeah, I remember now. Deep throat, his entire arm. Wah! Halara's just sitting there like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, this world is just full of surprises. I assume that sword is used to cut down enemies, interfering with your progress through the Mystery Labyrinth.
You're right. It's a special sword that can interact with things here.
I better materialize the solution keys I got during the investigation, too. That was a lot. Here you go.
Do you have to vomit them out every time?
What? Should I use a different hole instead?
Sorry,
shits them
please,
out.
don't mind her.
Alright, we're all set. Now, let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Our target is the true culprit who preys on the truth.
I understand that progressing through this Mystery Labyrinth will allow us to obtain the truth.
Okay, now that we're kind of in control of things here, I'm gonna take a short break, let Trinket outside. Trinket, do you wanna go outside? Oh, yes she does. Okay, I'm gonna let Trinket outside and go grab me another drinky poo. Y'all hold on just a moment, BRB. Alright, we're back. Sorry that took a little longer than expected. I saw an email that I needed to fix real quick. And we're back. We're ready to go. This frickin' cape. It's so sheer. Very light fabric, but somehow still hot. Because it's Texas, that's why. Alright. Progressing through the mystery labyrinth will allow us to obtain the truth.
But what happens to us if we can't find it?
Stuck here forever?
We'd be lost, wandering around here forever.
But as long as we reach the truth, it doesn't matter how much time we spend here.
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but there's a time limit for solving the mystery labyrinth.
Oh, what?
There's a limit to how long you can stay in here.
How
Stick
did this
around
not
too
come up the
long,
first
your
time?
soul will leave your body behind. Your soul will wander until it's eventually absorbed by the mystery labyrinth, and you vanish entirely.
Oh boy.
In other words, you die.
Why are you laughing? You should have told me this a long time ago!
Oh, relax. Quit whining. A detective is bound to die anyway.
I mean, all humans
Isn't
are.
that right, Hellara?
It's no different from our usual line of work. A detective's life is always on the line.
See? Listen up, Master. You might learn
I wanted to see
something.
Halara running behind us.
You're taking this awfully well, Halara.
Here we go!
What's this?
They seem to represent the 4 crime scenes. I assume that solving all 4 will allow us to progress.
Oh, why are they wiggling?
Oh,
Did you see
I
the dolls
see.
wiggling on the left-hand side?
You see? Master, this is your job. So what's first?
Ah, the
How
leg
about
on the
starting with
number
clock
4 was
tower,
going
since it was
wild.
the first one you investigated?
Ah! No!
If the numbers are set chronologically, then the clock tower would be the 4th locked room mystery.
No, make it stop. No. These are very large dolls. Ah. Why? Why do they wiggle? No. I don't like it. Mario 64 reference. Which one? Okay, let's head in.
The clock tower crime scene is the 4th locked room. Did you forget already?
Oh, I didn't know we wanted to go
Maybe
that
you'll
one
have
first.
a better memory than a goldfish in the next life.
I thought we were going to the first one first. I wasn't listening the first time.
First off,
Alright, let's go.
Are
No!
you going to the 4th
Stop
locked room?
wiggling! Oh, basically a copy of the approach to browser. Gotcha. Nice. Let's go. Oh boy. Dropping into the abyss.
This is an exact replica of the clock tower crime scene. Shinigami, you didn't recreate it with your powers, did you?
No, I can only do that when I hit you so hard in the head you almost die.
Sounds like this is Halara's doing.
It looks to me like the crime scene materialized in the labyrinth on its own.
The fourth locked room is the latest chronologically, correct?
Yeah.
That's right. And this is also what got me involved in the Nailman killings.
What are the details of the case? Try to tell me as concisely as possible.
The crime was a locked room murder inside the storage room of a clock tower.
Seems like it's
In the middle
in
of the
storage
room
rooms
was a
lot.
woman's corpse covered in countless nails.
I think you can
Which
count them. Quit
means
saying countless.
that's the corpse.
Yeah, there were also lots of dolls nailed to the walls. It looked just like one of those bizarre crime scenes left behind by that Nailman guy from the urban legend.
Hence the Nailman killings. From the look of it, the door was locked from the inside.
The art gallery
it
one
was locked
seems
until the body was
less
discovered.
There's only one window,
like
and its shutters were down as well.
Mailman killings.
I see. So the shutters were locked too.
This is the third floor of the clock tower. It's too high up to jump from here.
So it really is a locked room mystery.
Hey! If this is a locked room, aren't we stuck in here too? Oh no! Master! You're trapped unless you solve this mystery!
I mean, aren't we
Otherwise,
regardless?
you'll run out of time and your soul gets snuffed out! You better hurry!
Hey!
Ah! Again, some warning, please, madam.
I see. So that's how to make the questions appear.
I'm surprised you're so calm after seeing that.
Alright, so. Culprit fled from the window.
It has to be here.
Poochie's house. Very erect hair and tenor.
The culprit must have escaped through the window.
And your reasoning?
When I arrived at the scene, the window shutters were closed. It was wet underneath the window, but I could tell it was already starting to dry.
Which means the window was open not too long ago.
Yeah.
It's likely the culprit escaped through the window and closed the shutters on the way out.
Use these
Is
two
it
dolls
possible
here.
to close the shutters from the outside?
Yes, this style of shutter automatically locks, so if you let go of the shutters at the right height, its momentum pulls it down, and once down, it locks all on its own. In other words, the culprit held up the shutters while moving outside. Once they let go, it automatically locked.
In that case, let's try leaving this locked room in the same way!
Right, let's try it.
Ah! The fuck?
The Nailman killings have already been
His hair's so
solved.
big! Why is his hair so
Is he that
big?
peacekeeper?
Ah!
It's a mystery phantom! The people covering up the case in the real world are manifested like that here to stop us!
Let go of me!
You think
I
the
liked you better in the
culprit
real
really
world.
escaped from here, this high up? If you fall, you die. Why don't you give it a try?
Ah!
Help!
Rude. Hey!
Hey, don't drag me down with you!
Too late.
Leave a guest behind, Hallara! It would be downright unmannerly! It's so simple.
Unmannerly, huh? Ah! We got a new thing here. Okay, press the correct
Press the correct button when you think you have the correct answer to the questions the mystery phantom throws at you.
This might be a little tough for you, Master.
Attacks are gonna keep coming, but be careful. You'll take damage if you avoid all assailing assaults.
You'll take damage if you avoid all assailing. What? Aren't you supposed to avoid them all? Okay.
Yuma, the mystery labyrinth is a manifestation of a mystery. So solving it will get us out of this, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
The culprit wouldn't have fallen out of the window like we did. They would need a tool to get up and down.
A ladder.
A tool?
A rope ladder.
You should have found something during the investigation. I was helping you, after all.
Not up there.
You must have seen the answer with your own eyes. Try to remember.
You didn't help me in the clock tower.
Master, concentrate!
Where did the culprit use to escape from the high location?
No, I can't dodge it.
Okay. So something about the corpse, the shutter. What did they use? Oh. God damn it. It was the burnt remains of a strange rope. I thought it said something about the corpse.
I can't dodge it.
Let's try this again. Burnt remains of a strange rope. That's the first one.
Concentrate!
Must be it!
Take that! Haha!
That's it! We found the burnt remains of that rope in the incinerator at the church. The culprit had used that rope to escape through the window.
That's right! What traces did using the rope leave behind? There's like the yellow paint on the nails. Marks on 2 dolls under the window.
The nail that was stuck in the doll under the window had some rub marks on it. The culprit must have tied the rope there. That's why those nails have been hammered in below the window.
It wouldn't be possible to climb down a rope simply hooked onto a window, unless you've had special training for it. There's
in the
no way
rain.
an amateur could manage it. That can't be how things went down.
That is speculation.
In that case, it couldn't have been an ordinary rope. It must have been
a rope ladder!
What's that? I can't hear you!
Rope's burnt remains originally. Oh boy! Safety line, rope
I'm right
ladder.
here with you. In spirit, anyway.
Haha! Take that! Uh-oh. Going back up. Alright.
Ow! We're alive, I think.
Yuma, are you okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Mostly.
You saved me, Halara.
Correct. It's all thanks to me. Money well spent, no?
Space, have you ever actually tried to climb a rope?
A lot of money.
Come on! Are you two just gonna keep staring at each
Because
other
the way
all
they
day?
depict it in
Let's get
movies
out of
is
this locked
incorrect.
room.
Right.
So this is the rope ladder in question. It certainly would help you escape. The details of the case are still unclear to me. Was this found in the church's incinerator?
Even
That's
climbing
right.
down Space,
It didn't
it's not
concern me
easy.
at the time, but it makes sense now. The rope can be folded in the middle, and then the ends can be connected together. And that's how they made a rope ladder.
What makes you so sure it was used here?
The nail under the window showed signs of friction from a rope and had some yellow fibers on it. A clergy member showed me the rope's burnt remains, and I noticed it was the same yellow color. And there were footprints on the ground
Yeah, I agree. It
below
just
the
requires
window
you
of
be
the
in
clock
shape.
tower, facing the wall.
Although, while it's raining would make it
Thinking
even more
about it
difficult.
now, these were
But-
clearly signs that someone climbed down the rope ladder and landed there.
Wait, wasn't the rope ladder hitched on that nail? How did they get it down from the bottom?
The culprit could have cut it one rung at a time as they descended. By the time they reached the bottom,
Seems like you'd be sacrificing the
it would have
stability
been
of your
one long
method down.
single rope, which they could easily pull down.
The window's shutters fell due to its weight and locked automatically, completing the locked room.
They're not even
Yep,
gonna
that's
approach
a
how they got the
stellar
window to go down.
deduction. Major props. To me for training you.
Uh-oh. Get out of
The
here.
culprit used that rope ladder to escape the clock tower. What of it?
A phallic ladder.
That doesn't change our verdict at all.
Of course it does.
The watchmaker is the culprit.
No, he's not.
Master, boom, kill the mystery phantom blocking your path.
Yeah!
It'd actually be easier to descend from a rope than a rope ladder. Have you ever tried climbing down a rope ladder? Not fun. She can start twisting up in a hurry. Yes, it can, which is why I think the cutting it as you go down is sacrificing your stability is dumb. Fear of height.
These deductions of yours are
I gotta remember how I do this. Okay. Okay, so I think fear of heights is gonna have something to do with this because they're gonna try and say that they went down the rope ladder outside the window, he still is the one who did it. My hands have been busy, so this is late. I'm a big fan of the labyrinth folding into existence. It is kind of cool, yeah, that animation. They worked hard on it, and it's pretty neat. How's little Abby doing, Humsbando? She doing good.
unnecessary.
Ah!
It's clear who the culprit is. The watchmaker was nearby at the time of the crime. The watchmaker was also at the scene.
Ah! I'm forgetting the stuff.
And he had a hammer for the nails.
Ah!
In other words, he committed the crime. After committing the crime, just as
God
you
damn it.
deduced, he created that locked room and escaped via the rope ladder.
Yeah! Yeah, that animation's cool. She good resting and playing.
The watchmaker
Punch your
is
break
afraid
screen.
of heights. He
Mesmerizing.
couldn't even look out the windows as he went up the tower. No way he climbed a rope ladder that high up. So it's impossible for him to have committed the crime. He's not the nail man.
Damn you!
That's it?
You said these mystery phantoms try to cover up the case, right?
Banjo got him a do.
Which means the peacekeeper Seth is trying to do just that.
I don't know why, but it's clear the peacekeepers are involved with this case.
Perhaps it is connected to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. All the more reason to seize the truth. Let's go.
Right.
Jeez, who's the protagonist here?
I'm pretty sure it's Halara. Halara's badass.
By the way, Yuma, about your sword. Does it only work on cues and mystery phantoms?
Cues. The solution blade works against anything in the mystery labyrinth. So don't cut your allies by mistake, Master.
You could have told me that
Never.
sooner.
Can I use that sword?
Sending rope and heels.
So sorry. Only Master is able to use it because he made a pact with yours truly.
I would just kick him off.
You may be under the effects of coalescence,
Grab him
but you're
once I
just
got
an
to the
extra
bottom.
here, Halara. So nope, you can't use the solution blade.
I was merely curious. Regardless, it's best I act as support, since I don't have any memories of what happened. Let's return to the case. Assuming the watchmaker isn't the culprit, do you have any notion of who is?
The priest!
I do.
I think it's the priest.
Halara, during the investigation, you claimed one of the people at the church is the culprit.
Faye is here with a quote!
I think I understand the reason why now.
God.
That rope was found inside.
You have quite the talent for these random quotes, Faye.
Hi!
Hello! Oh, goodness. Haha!
By the incinerator.
Yeah, I like rotating. Okay, I was wondering about that earlier and I forgot to look at it until just now. So. Yes, please. What's happening? We are in...
Which only clergy members could access.
We are in the Mystery Labyrinth trying to solve the Nailman killings. Oh, I have some detective ranking up. Here we go. Abilities. Okay. I have 3... Acquired SP. I have 10 SP I can use. What? Thinking I increased my stamina. Yes, please. Playing Banjo-Kazooie. Nice. Mm-hmm. Memory cap up. Remove 2s. Okay, I was worried. Hey! I think Banjo was eating Trinket's food. Sounded like much more insistent chomping down than she usually does. Nice, nice. Oh, bear Banjo. Okay. What other... Reasoning deathmatch sequences? Shorten the ability. Sure. I don't know what this does yet, but why not? Dago's gotta eat. He already done eated. He already had his. Reasoning deathmatch. A lot of things for reasoning deathmatch, so these might be useful later. Sure, let's do the barrel. Why not? Okay. He's still gotta eat some more. Clearly. Clearly. Okay, I still have 7 SP. Might as well increase our vitality some more. Okay. And combined with Stand By Me 1. Oh. Okay, I think I do know what these are. I think that's that thing that I just finished. Where I have to like slice at the phrases that are moving towards me. So whenever this is talking about the color words, making it easier to identify what to repel, I think it's talking about having less of those things coming at me that look like they're the solution. Still have 4 more SP. I think I want to just go ahead and finish out this little diamond here. Okay, let's just call it that for now. I suppose I could do that as well. No, I like my little diamond. He barked when you said that, like, damn right! Yeah. Him's a chunk. Him's likes his food. Poo. Okay, let's do this thing.
In other words, whoever tried to destroy the evidence is a member of the church.
Of course.
Prompt and logical. I am quite impressive.
Wait, you're tooting your own horn?
What is this? We didn't have this in the last one, did we? Is that the... Oh, this is the storage room at the art gallery. This is the bar, I think. No, this is the bar. So this was... what's his face's office? And then this... is the clock tower? Yeah. Hey! Neat details. Replica of the church. Oh. That could well be. I walk past them. Sometimes it's like, where are you going? Just want to explore. Leave me alone.
I see.
You solve mysteries like this to progress your way through the labyrinth.
Wow!
You catch on quick, Halara. I'm only now getting the hang of things. It may look peculiar at first, but the structure is exceedingly logical. It's easy to understand. That's amazing, Halara. Treasure chest.
Hey! A treasure chest! Can I open it?
Oh. You asked, but you just went ahead and kicked it, so...
A new solution key!
New solution key. Is this true? Definitely not the fanboy. Wah! Oh boy. Oh, the doll.
Back to the original spot.
Oh, the doll's gotten creepier.
So, we cleared the first route.
Oh boy.
We just need to keep this up and go through each shrine one by one to gather clues about the culprit. Which supposedly leads to solving the real-life case. I'm starting to understand how the mystery labyrinth operates.
You learn fast. Unlike
I
a
don't
certain
like the
master I
dolls
know.
moving on their own.
If you're so
It's
impressed,
not
why don't you
good.
just sign a pact with
Just failed.
Hilari?
Oh, are you sulking? You're the jealous kind, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
We're short on time, aren't we? Let's move on.
Right.
Alright, we go into the first one now?
I can't wait to reap the culprit's soul.
Or are we just going backwards
do we
in
do
time
next?
chronologically?
You can choose whichever you want. So
Ooh, I get
why
to
not
choose
start
this
with the one
time.
you're most confident with.
The one I'm most confident
Let's
with, huh?
see.
I'm just gonna go with the first one. I think this was the bar?
The first locked room happened 6 months ago in a secret club in Kamasaki district.
Yeah.
An old geezer was nailed to the wall in an underground casino. If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing. Are you going to the first locked room?
No! The doll talked! Ah! Why? What are they doing? Why? Ah! Ouchie.
Oh, did we get trapped inside a locked room again?
The
If
doy, what do you
mystery
think was
isn't
gonna
solved,
happen?
Then I won't escape this place.
You better hope I do this then.
Trapped in a cramped room with these two. Sounds kind of fun, actually.
I have no intention of playing along with your fantasies. Yuma, hurry up and take care of this.
Yeah, okay. This is where
Never
I used
warned me.
Hilari's forte with my coalescence for the first time. Post-cognition allowed us to see the crime scene as it was in the past. Some things were obviously different. Those are most suspicious.
Where did the culprit flee from? The culprit fled from his own body. So there's a vent up there. Which one had the vent over the door? Okay, it wasn't this one. I think it was the office. He fled from the bar. He fled from his troubles through alcohol. And gambling. Alright. Fled through the vent.
Here.
Sheepy's upstairs, 604.
What about the vent?
Woo!
You believe the culprit escaped through the vent?
Yes, I'm sure of it.
Blair Witch.
When I saw the crime scene with your post-cognition, the screws on the four corners of the vent cover were removed. Which means the culprit must have escaped from there.
And there were like climbing nails.
How
Can't get over the
ludicrous.
fucking beehive hair. It's so big.
You're saying the culprit escaped from the vent?
Yeah.
That's impossible.
Master, poking full of holes until he's a makeshift golf course.
Nice.
What does that mean?
9 holes. Or 18. 18 for a full course. Bunch of green bananas. Yeah, it does. Deathmatch. The secret club door key. What was the other one? And the nails beneath. I think it's the nails beneath the vent.
How ludicrous. They used the vent.
Ah,
That's
I
utterly
ducked.
impossible. Think of where that
No.
vent is. Isn't it pretty high up? There's no way you could get there. Even if the cover was removed.
No. Not what I meant to do. I panicked and pressed buttons instead of jumping. Because normally you press a button to jump, and in this one you just press upwards on the this. On the this. Okay.
How ludicrous. They used the vent. That's utterly impossible.
No, it's not.
Think of where that vent is. Isn't it pretty high up? There's no way you could get there. Even if the cover was removed. There's no foothold to use to...
I'll slash through this mystery.
It works. My health is kind of low, or I wonder if whenever I upgraded it didn't.
Some of the nails stuck in the
Make my
bottom
health
of the
go up.
vent were bent downward. The culprit used the nails driven into the wall as footing to reach the vent.
Yep.
The weight caused the nails to bend.
So you're forced to fight this way every time. Quite the test of endurance.
Yep.
Yeah, no kidding.
However, solving the mystery itself was simple. The nails were used as footing to escape through the vent. Did you find that out using my post-cognition?
Yep.
Yeah, without your help, this case would have been impossible to solve.
You'll never be considered a full-fledged detective until you can handle a case like this on your own.
My forte
Sorry.
is no good for that.
You got lectured again. Sucks to be a rookie, huh? Anyway, let's head out. I'll use the nails on the wall as footing, just like you deduced.
Deduced.
Right, let's hurry.
Deduced. Nice. I think we're back in the church. There we go.
The mystery lab.
Shame you're not here. All right, Tyler,
Such
see you
a
later.
bizarre place.
So long, Bowser!
I must ask,
Nice.
is there no way to escape besides solving the mysteries?
You mean like an emergency exit? Unfortunately, I don't think that exists.
An emergency exit, huh? Well, there is one, kinda.
There is?
But it doesn't solve anything. You'll just go right back to the mess you came from. Besides, to use the emergency exit, you'll have to pay a heavy, heavy price.
What?
And that is?
Don't worry about it. Using it here wouldn't help anyway. So, never mind. Just concentrate on solving the mystery.
All right.
Got it.
Next up. She being sus again. She is! Why you been being withholding? Should just tell us.
There it is! Another treasure!
You gonna kick it again?
So, who's gonna open the treasure chest this time? How about, whoever looks like they'd win a character popularity poll?
Halara.
Oh, that's me!
No!
Alright! Another solution key!
Only someone with a slender build.
Looks like another clue leading us toward the culprit.
Someone thin.
Definitely not the doofus that showed
Considering
us
the
the
culprit
burnt
used
up
those
rope.
nails as footing, and they would
He was the
have to
one
be
who wouldn't
nimble.
have showed it to us.
And given the size of the vent, only someone thin could fit through it.
So the culprit must be thin. We're narrowing down the possibilities quite
Yeah,
nicely.
the servant.
Keep it up, Master! This is all thanks to my training.
Brings it down to the priest and the nun.
Alright,
Oh, she doing
let's
those
keep
kikis.
going
That's
and
kinda
solve
cute,
the
actually.
remaining locked rooms!
Kiki. She's swimming. Nice. This one's a lot more creepy. I like that this one looks like she's just kind of swimming around. Poochie is thin, you are correct, Leo. Alright, let's go to the second one. The third one I'm least
Second
sure
locked
about.
room mystery occurred 3 months ago in that mansion. The corpse was inside the study, and the room's key was found underneath the corpse. If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing. Are you going to the second locked room?
Why you gotta sound so cute? You're creepy. I need another drink again. Yes, sus. Ugh!
There are dolls nailed across the room. The victim is nailed down in the same manner. And the culprit was also missing from this room? It shares common traits with the other nailman killings.
And we're trapped again. Looks like you gotta solve the mystery of this locked room, or we're not leaving.
I'll try. The door was locked when the corpse was found.
Yeah, she is not
and the
acting
only
aggressively
key was
horny this time,
underneath
that's
the
true.
body. There are no windows that could have been used to escape, and the vent is too small to fit through. So how
there one above the door?
did the culprit escape from here?
Or am I misremembering that? The projector! Ah, yeah, it is. Far too small. Can I not look at my clues again? Okay. Should be able to look at shit. It's been a while since I've been to this room. There's nothing much to look at here. Projector. The vent. Door. Bunch of books. Didn't one of these paintings move? Why did a question mark show up and then go away? Is it because of this doll? Guys, I don't remember. Do you remember? I'm gonna go grab another drink while we think. BRB. Alright, we're back. Ooh. God. So many bad noises. Okay, so we're trying to figure out the fish tank or the vent above the door. So I was initially thinking the vent above the door. Wasn't there some sort of markings on the vent too? Yeah, I think I remember there being markings on the vent. I know you can't fit through the vent, but I wonder if that's how... Like maybe they were able to just walk through the door and then slide something, like have a rope through the vent to like lock it and pull the rope through or something. Poochie could fit it because she a ghost. Very small. I'm gonna say no. It's a mistake. Douchy.
It's too small for someone to pass through here.
Maybe we just saved the door.
It looks like the bars are screwed shut from the inside, so they can't be removed.
You can't escape through there.
Let's try just the door.
Here.
Yeah. I mean that's what I said. They used the vent as the method of
culprit
locking.
had to have taken this door to the hallway.
Huh? There's nothing special about that.
But there's no other possibility. There isn't another entrance or exit.
But the door itself was locked and the key was found under the corpse, right?
A key?
After locking it from outside in the hallway, how did the culprit enter the room and put the key under the corpse?
Try it. Everything must be verified.
You put the key under the corpse initially.
Sure. After
All
committing
about
the crime, the
sequencing.
culprit went out to the hallway with the key in hand. They then locked the door. Assuming that's the only way to create this locked room, the problem is...
What are you going to do with that key in your hand, Master? Don't tell me you still have no idea.
Hold on, let me think this over. We should go back inside for now. What? Huh?
I saw her booties on
Looks
the
like we're
bed.
locked out.
What about this knocked over chair? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Bad, Master! You
Oh no!
You'll fall into the abyss!
What do I do?
Calm down. You just need to solve the mystery. Doing that will open the path. You
Seems
can
to be
do
everybody's
it,
response.
can't you?
Poochie.
Yes, I'll try.
We have to put the key back in the locked room, right? In that case...
Through the vent. Because of the culprit. What happened to the key? Thrown away, taken home. Because of the culprit. Thrown away.
This must be it.
Nope. Use the ladder! There were some marks on the vent. But if you threw it in, how would it get under the fucking vent? Or under the body?
This must be it.
Nope. I guess they threw it in. There's no way it got under the body by throwing it in there.
That's right. The key could be slid through the gap in the vent cover above the door.
Threw the body in as well.
And if they managed to throw the key right under the corpse from here... It stopped.
It's quite
But
the
nothing happened.
theory.
The door is still closed.
Quite the skill.
If it was wrong,
The
a trap
aim.
would have activated. So we're on the right track about the key being thrown in.
But there's more to it than that. If you simply threw it in, it'd be impossible to position
Yeah.
it under the corpse.
Babe,
see.
Banjo's borking.
So this is the vital clue for this locked
He wants
room.
in.
I'm beginning to understand what happened here.
Oh, Lara, have you already solved the trick to this locked room?
Fish tank.
You haven't?
Hey, quit playing hard to get and tell us. Or just me. You can whisper it in my ear.
If you want information from me, you'll have to pay a fitting price in Xian. Of course, I don't
Chopo's not
work
coming
for
back
cheap.
to open the door for Banjo.
You really are a devil.
Hold
Trying to
on.
take money from a death god, huh?
I'm coming.
The key was definitely tossed inside. But that doesn't explain how it got under the corpse. So, How did the culprit pull off that trick after tossing the key in? Maybe the corpse was moved? That would explain how it was on top of the key. But how do you move a body from outside a locked room?
Holy shit.
Aww, the waist completely
God damn.
blocked off.
The
But the only
vibrations
things
on
here
this
that can block
fucker.
our progress are mysteries.
Yeah, it was
right?
the controller.
That's true.
It scared me.
So, we just need to solve the mystery.
At least give me a heads up first.
That's what I've been saying.
Says, how was the corpse moved?
Yes, I can read it. Thank you.
I've been trying to figure it out for a while, but
Evidence was left at the scene.
huh?
If you look at the evidence, you'll understand what tool the culprit used to pull this
Will
off.
you let me look at the evidence?
Tool?
That's all the advice I'll provide. You must figure out the
Vibrations
rest
on this
yourself
fucker.
if you wish to be a true detective.
Thank you for that, Space.
Got it.
Got it?
Oh, it will let me look at them now. Okay. Let's take a look at some stuff. Secret club, okay, mansion. Bloodstains on corpse. Thinner rope marks only visible on the back of the neck. So it was dragged. Signs of being strangled with a rope and wounds likely caused by resisting. Thinner rope marks only visible on the back of the neck. So I think that they had the rope around the neck to tug him into place, maybe? And that's where it shows the mark on the vent is where it shows evidence of that. Thin string rubbed against the corners of the eyes. It's like a pulley system. Okay.
You just want the mystery solved for you, huh? I can tell, because I'm your mentor. So, I'll help you out. Are you ready? You better be.
Huh? Ready for what?
Lay it all out, Master!
What's going on? Ah, it's barrel time!
Shinigami
Ready
puzzle!
to play the Shinigami puzzle?
Culprit used a STR. I think string is it, so let's do
Great! That's right!
string, ST. I think I have to do them in order. God, this is slow. Maybe I want to undo that slow down the barrel thing.
Go!
This is excruciating. This is too slow.
Twirling. Great!
I'm gonna undo the slow down the barrel. Holy shit. There we go. String! Shinigami bathwater. Kablooey! Speaking of Banjo Kazooie. I don't know, I'm thinking of Donkey Kong. String! Wow.
That's right.
I like how her
There
swimsuit
was
is somehow
evidence of
less
a thin
revealing than her
string
dress
being
here.
used at the scene of the crime. A sturdy and thin string like a fishing line must have been used to move the body.
You really think a tiny string could move a whole corpse?
The pulley system!
There he is again! That rude and gloomy guy!
That deduction is wrong. You're wrong.
What could be wrong about it? Master sounded really confident just now.
Listen. The nails in that corpse's leg pierced through his body and into the floor. Which means the corpse was fixed in place. So how could
Maybe
the
it was a
corpse be
sitting
moved?
up and laying down situation.
Oh, true. If the corpse was stuck in place, it'd be impossible to move it.
Indeed. It would be impossible.
Laura, you think so too? So I was wrong the whole time?
Don't like the guy's hair. Yeah, it's too big. It's like a big old beehive. You know, like the 50s hairdos or whatever? The beehive?
Huh? The door!
But also it does look like a big old batch of green bananas.
Of course it is. Because your deduction is wrong. You people will never reach the truth. This is the end.
Master, let's take him down first.
Yeah.
Alright, we doing another slicey wicey? Yeah! Okay, eyes gouged out. Eyes gouged out, blood stains, door key to study. So I think it's gonna probably have something to do with the blood stains.
Deduction is
We will
wrong.
see.
Do you have any proof that the corpse was moved? The corpse was fixed in place. It didn't move a millimeter. In fact, that corpse shows no sign it was ever moved.
No sign it was ever moved.
That's
Oh, I
an
think that was it.
indisputable fact.
Okay.
Right.
But
Then...
Your deduction is wrong. Do you have any proof that the corpse was moved? The corpse was fixed in place. It didn't move a millimeter. In fact, that corpse shows no sign it was ever moved.
I'll slash through this mystery.
Slash through. You don't like that guy's mini things? He looked way cooler in the real world.
There was evidence the body had been moved. The upper and lower parts of the body bled out differently. The blood from the lower body flowed naturally outwards, along the body's outline. But blood from the upper body looks like it flowed in a downward direction, toward his hips.
If the corpse was motionless on its back, there wouldn't be such unusual bloodstains.
He was sitting
In
up.
other words, it's safe to assume the body's position was different from when it was discovered.
Can only mean one thing. Blood from the upper body flows horizontal! Ah! Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh no.
What? What's
Oh
this?
no. Triple of bananas.
Gross! We gotta hurry and get through that door.
Unusual circumstances. It doesn't matter. As long as the corpse was pinned to the floor, it couldn't be moved.
Just sitting up and then
You
laying
can't
down.
change the truth.
Even this didn't work? Am I just wrong about it all?
No!
No, you're correct. The answer you've reached using the evidence is the truth.
Laura!
There's no doubt a fine string was used in this case. Evidence at the crime scene indicate the corpse was moved. So all that remains is to answer, how was the pinned body moved?
Sat up and then
That
laid back
bizarre
down.
bloodstain holds the clue to all of this.
The bloodstain? If the bloodstain is the clue for how the body could be moved, even while pinned...
Master, we gotta chase after the door! It's getting further away!
Hey, wait!
I won't let you!
Wow. What position was the corpse in before it was moved? Standing on legs, upside down, upper body sitting up! Yeah.
That's right! The corpse was sitting up at first. That's why only the wounds in the upper half of the body bled straight down.
What was used to sit the body upright? A thin string. Like that.
The string I mentioned before was thin but sturdy. It was all over the room, holding the body's upper half in place. That's the reason only the corpse's neck had marks on it.
Why was the corpse lying on its back at the time of discovery? It was when it was discovered, the string was retrieved, the string was cut. I would say retrieved because we didn't see it there. Yeah!
The culprit then retrieved all the string that kept the corpse in place from outside the door. And with
Another
nothing to
rope loop
support it,
situation.
the top half of the corpse fell back to the floor, just like how it was discovered.
What was that?
It appears this locked
it?
room mystery will finally be solved.
Huh? When did that happen?
Maybe you're supposed to recreate
the
the
string.
locked room in the same way the culprit did. Master, you know the answer, right? Let's finish this.
So the upper half of the body,
What?
it specifically said that the nails don't go all the way through to the floor. They are not as deep into the
You
body
gotta
as
think
the
like the
ones on the
culprit,
legs.
Master.
Think about how the culprit created the locked room and follow the same steps to complete the room.
That place is suspicious.
Inspect items following the sequence of events. Some of the items weren't used in the crime, so be careful.
You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery.
Okay, so first thing first. The desk light. So I would say vent. Doll. The doll had evidence of the string and the gouged out eyes. Yeah. Corpse. Back to the doll and then to the vent again. I think that's what's gonna do it.
First, a knot was tied through a slit in the vent. After that, the fishing line was drawn away to another location. In terms of sequence, it'd probably be easier to start with things that are fixed in place.
Okay. Next up, Halara! The doll.
That's it! It passed through a doll's eye! And then the fishing line passed through the eye to somewhere else.
Why would my girl Poochie do this? She's a son of a bitch. Then we go to the corpse.
Right. The line was then passed around a certain point on the corpse. That was...
the nook.
Here, behind the neck. The line ends here to support it. Now, it's clear that the line passed through the vent, the doll's eye, and ended beneath the neck.
Hang on.
Complete the loop.
Why pull the line through the doll first? Can't you just start by pulling it from under the body?
Nope.
To
It's too
support
far
the
to the
body's
side.
weight, the line needs to pass through the doll first, as it was fixed in place. Next, the fishing line.
Needs to go back to the doll.
There are 3 points with signs of wear from the line.
What?
That should tell you what happened next. Think it over one more time.
Rude. What was the third point? Won't let me look at the stuff again. Was there evidence on this? Is there a line on there? Is it the desk light? Desk light doesn't seem right. And there's 5. 3 points. I mean, I guess the desk light is kind of broken. It's a lot of pink. Is Bestie gonna be okay? He's gonna pull through. Maybe the desk light?
There are 3 points with signs of
I don't
wear.
remember
Think
and
it
you won't
over
let me
one
look
more
at the
time.
fucking evidence. It's this kind of bullshit that's annoying. Let me look at the evidence! I don't know, the fucking painting?
There are 3 points with signs of wear. Think it over one more time.
Did it go back to the door? But there's 5 points.
Now, to return the line to the vent.
What's the 5th thing? That's only 4.
This kept the corpse's upper torso in place. The room has been completely prepared. So next... The culprit exited through the door and locked it with the key. And then... the key was thrown through the gap in the vent.
You're banking a lot on your ability to throw a key through a vent.
If the culprit managed to drop the key next to the corpse, the only thing left was to untie the line. Then... the corpse, which was supported only by the line, would fall face up on top of the key. That's how the culprit created the locked room.
Hooray! You did it! That's my master!
The 5... saying that there were 5 things I had to do was misleading. Because going out the door was not presented as an option. I thought I had to do 5 things with the string in feeding it through the room, so that made me
the bloodstains were strange.
Try things that I didn't think were actually true.
The length of the nails driven into the upper and lower body were different. The nails on the upper half didn't penetrate all the way through the body. But the nails on the lower half went all the way through and into the floor. That was how the lower half could be secured, while the upper half could still be moved around.
That sure was tricky, but you managed to solve the mystery behind it.
Yeah, I did it. Marigold? Where are you seeing Marigold? Treasure!
Looks like we finally made it to the treasure chest. Speaking of, don't you think that whoever worked the hardest should get to open it?
Let me guess, you think that's you.
Which is me, of course.
This is probably
It
another
is yellow.
clue leading to the culprit. I'm not sure how we use it. Still, it must be used for something. Hold on to it for now. Let's solve the rest.
The rest?
Right.
There's only one left. Oh, that one's also creepy. Look at her. She's so fast. This one's still the creepiest, though. I think the slow movements are creepier. He being thrown under the corpse is a bit of a stretch. Indeed, I agree. That seems like a big old gamble, expecting yourself to be able to throw that key in exactly the right spot through that tiny little gap. I should have done the Zelda sound. Dang it! Still follow this case a lot more than the last one. The last one felt a bit like half of it came out of nowhere. Yeah, they do that
The third locked room
sometimes.
was a murder that happened 1 month ago in the art gallery storage in Ginma district. Pictures
call
and
your
paint were
persona
scattered
out?
all around the spot where a woman was boom killed. If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing.
Let's do it!
Are you going to the third locked room?
If you promise to be creepy.
You'd think, with all that planning, he could just make a spare key, right? So much easier. Holy shit.
Did we get stuck inside a locked room again?
Why are you always surprised?
This was the corpse that was discovered by that worshipper and the art gallery employee.
You said that word. Worshipper. think Trinket wants to go outside, Joe Pill.
At the time of discovery, the door was locked and the key was nailed to a doll inside the room. Aside from the door, the only other entrance is the window, but it opens just enough to fit a finger in. The frame itself is too small for even a child to squeeze through. How did the culprit vanish from here?
Yes, this is mystery number 2. First real mystery. The train was prologue. Where did the culprit flee from? Also the door, I guess? There was one other person who had a key. This one seems the least like it was actually one of the Nailman killings. There's only one doll here. The rest is paintings. It's not letting me save ever. Okay, let's turn off that barrel shit. That was bad. It was so slow. Okay, these seem more useful to me. These 3. I think I'm gonna do this one. Okay. It was Poochie's idea. This game does not like saves coming. It seems like this would be a good opportunity to save.
Let me save scum if I want to, game.
Poochie says real gamers don't need to save. Fuck Poochie! I want to save! Okay. I certainly could not physically escape through there. I mean, we're gonna say the door again. Kinda like that though, it really does break immersion when you can just save and reload at crucial moments.
Here! I think the culprit could have only escaped from here, but...
Nothing's happening. Maybe you made a mistake, Master.
No, that can't be right. It's impossible for anyone to squeeze through that window. They could have only gotten out through the door. I'm sure the culprit had the key and locked the door from the outside after committing the crime.
The culprit just used a copy of the key? Would that really be considered a locked room mystery?
It would be much smarter than everything else we've dealt with.
There are only 2 keys to the storage space, and the design makes them impossible to duplicate.
Sure.
I learned that thanks to you,
You're just
Lara.
saying that.
One of the keys is always carried by that one employee. It was used when the body was first discovered, right? And the only other key was nailed through a doll onto a painting.
Yeah, but who usually carries the other key?
Mystery! Right? Right? Oh, that's totally it.
I see.
Or where does the
I
other key
suppose you
usually
could call it that.
be stored?
Hey, Yuma. can you go check outside of that window?
Oh, just like before.
Before?
Yeah, you made me do the same thing in the real world when we were investigating this place.
I see. Then the answer has already been confirmed. Very well. This locked room is solved.
Huh? Wait, did you already solve this mystery?
You haven't?
Quit doing that. Clearly I have
How
not.
about you go and check outside the window? Then even you will see.
Why does it open
It
now?
unlocked. Looks like you can go outside.
Okay.
All right, let's go see.
Alright, I have to go use the restroom again. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Got that taken care of. Huzzah. Oops. Oopsies. Okay. Sorry, double checking email again. Had some photo shoot stuff. Alright. Let's go check out this window. I think my fondness for being able to save scum is directly proportional to the frequency with which the game crashes. Ha! Oh boy. We're outside now.
Hey, didn't you already check this in the real world? Why
did.
do it again?
Don't know.
Halara told me to check it twice. There must be an important clue outside that window.
Hey! Maybe the culprit threw the key in through the window. That way, the key would be found inside.
Not this time, it was nailed down.
How about that theory?
It's poop! You fucked it up!
Is this the storage key?
Which means...
Ah! Because
This
of the
one's a
culprit, what
freebie.
happened to the key?
I was
A
right.
freebie?
Just toss it in there, Master.
No,
The culprit threw the key inside?
it's nailed down.
Is that really the right answer?
It is
Did
not.
the culprit throw the key in from the window?
No, he did not.
Master, hurry up and throw the key!
No, they did not.
Your footing's crumbling away! You're gonna fall!
Haha!
That's
Fuck
the
you!
right answer?
How?
Sometimes
Didn't the
doing
culprit
nothing
throw
is
the
the
key in
best.
there? That's why the key was found inside, right?
No, the crime scene wouldn't end up like that if we threw it in. The key was nailed to a painting. That's not possible if you just throw it into the room.
Oh, right. But if the culprit didn't throw it in there, how is the key left in the room?
If you can't nail the key after throwing it...
Ah, no! Just let me think! Oh, okay, we're back inside.
You're back.
Yep.
The key vanished.
The key is in my hand.
Oh, as well as a doll?
Master! You got the doll and nail!
I see. So you're supposed to recreate the locked room in the same way the culprit did. Try it out. Doing so will create a new path.
Yeah, I'm gonna solve this.
Good luck, Master! You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery. First, do something about that doll.
Okay. Okay, so the painting definitely needs to be on the floor. So
All right,
that should go first.
first, take the painting.
Nail the doll to the painting. Painting up against the wall next to the window. I'm wondering if it was actually standing upright. Interesting. Let's try this. How do you nail a key with nails that thick and a key that small, right? That is a very good question. If they deduce that the killer threw the key and then threw the nail... I'm wondering if prop the painting up is...
Wait, it's too early for that step. There are other things you have to do before standing it up. The key will be nailed to the painting at the end, but you must nail something else on before that.
Only one nail through the doll, though. Alright, nail the doll to the painting.
The culprit nailed the doll onto the painting. Next, both were stood up at a certain location.
Oh, I didn't even see the one in its head. Okay.
The painting was stood up facing the window. Now the part with the pierced doll is right next to the window. After that...
We head outside.
Then the culprit went outside. The door was locked, and they went to the other side of the storage room.
Then we go over it. Wow. Then we go up here.
I can see the painting and doll through the window, but I can barely fit my hand through the gap.
The doll's got a nail in it, but the problem is that key in your hand, Master.
Yeah, the culprit took the key and then...
Nailed it to the doll. We're just gonna throw the key in. I got a nail stuck in the doll. Nailed to the painting with the doll. Yes.
The culprit nailed the key to the painting, along with the doll from outside the window. Finally...
Knocked the painting toward the room. Left the nail stuck in the doll. Nothing else was done. Knocked the painting toward the room.
I pushed the painting into the room. It completes the locked room mystery. This is how the culprit did it.
Woo! Oh, that is how they nailed the key. I'm happy with that answer. Yeah, that made sense.
It took some time, but you've reached the truth behind this locked room.
Throwing the key through the window would be obvious. So to mislead us into thinking that was impossible, the key was nailed to a painting which was then pushed over.
It's one
How
thing
did they
for
know
an
the
amateur,
exact height they would
but a
need to nail that
detective
doll
wouldn't
on
be
there
tricked
for?
this.
Seriously, only amateurs would get fooled by... Wait, you mean me?
Haha! You okay? Did you inhale too much?
A treasure chest!
Thanks, babes.
Who's gonna open this one? We should let the meanest one of us open it.
Halara!
How would you decide that?
Like this. I'm the meanest.
Hey, Joe.
Let's check out this treasure.
Space! Huh? Turn it in my direction.
What's wrong?
It was a little...
It's empty.
Huh?
Go get your phone.
Why? After all we went through to solve this locked room.
This must mean solving the third locked room mystery doesn't necessarily bring us any closer to the ultimate truth.
That's terrible. I suddenly feel so tired.
We can't call it quits. We gotta keep going.
Alright. All the dolls are free.
That's it for all the locked rooms. We make a pretty good team. Don't you think so?
My favorite is still the one swimming.
Well, what do we do from here?
Huh!
I see.
Hey!
The way forward is clear. It must be due to solving all of the locked room mysteries. Now let's go.
Right.
Again, I gotta ask. Who's supposed to be the protagonist here?
Halara, we said this already. The killer went through all this trouble to obscure the way in which the key was left in the room for reasons? Because they wanted it to be a locked room mystery, which are notoriously difficult. I still think the priest did it. He seemed very intense.
This place is creepy.
And not necessarily opposed
Don't be afraid
to
to
the
roll
nail
the
man.
dice.
Whenever
You
we
must
talk
keep
to him.
pursuing the truth. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Misspelled Poochie. Poochie the priest. Okay, we have our 4 folks from the church.
Is this some dungeon?
I mean, the priest is the smallest of them all.
What is the meaning of this? Let me out of here.
His hair's so cool, though.
I'll kill your ass in the name of God!
I have nothing to do with the case.
I know,
I'm
buddy.
not the culprit! Let me go!
I know, buddy.
Wow, they're all here.
So now we must pick out the true culprit of this case.
The true culprit.
Yuma, you solved all the locked room mysteries before you made it here. You should have all the clues and evidence you need to accuse the culprit. To be honest, when I first met you, I thought you were rather pitiful.
Thanks.
You sure are honest.
But my opinion of you has improved. These mysteries have brought you closer to becoming a true detective. Now tie up all the loose ends and prove that I am not mistaken about you. With your logic, anything is possible.
All right, I'll try.
Member of the clergy and skinny is all that we have, really.
My heart's pounding.
We talked to each of them in the beginning, and when I talked to the priest, she was just kind of, you know, she's just there because her dad is rich and told her to be there. Also, her, arm is in a sling right now, so it'd be kind of hard for her to do all of this climbing and shit. And then when I was talking to the priest, he was very intense and also did not seem all that, troubled by what the nail man was doing.
Who's the culprit? Figure it out and hit him with a dramatic finger point. Make the right choice and you'll reveal a new truth.
What if the sling is a red herring? Could be.
I'm not the nail man.
I'm not the culprit. I'm not the nail man.
How can I be the nail man?
So initially this guy seemed really sus because he's always the one who found them, each of the bodies. But he's not actually a member of the clergy. He would not have access to that incinerator. He's just a worshiper.
I'm not the nail man.
The servant would have access to everything, but he's not thin, and he also showed us the rope ladder in the incinerator. Why would you show the detective evidence that would incriminate yourself?
I'm not the culprit.
He's the only one that doesn't have an injury, and he seemed extremely, like I said, he did not seem that it was all that bad what the nailman was doing.
Nail man.
And she has this arm in a sling. A red herring is the one that's like, it's definitely this guy. You should be suspicious of this guy. And then in the end, it's definitely not that guy.
How can I be the nail man?
I'm not the nail man.
Yeah, it just could be like a lie or something. I don't know.
Culprit?
Like Snape from Harry Potter. Kind of, yeah. I think a big one from Harry Potter would be what's his face in book 4. So during Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, there was one guy that was like the ex-Quidditch star who was part of the people who were planning the whole Triwizard Cup, and he just seemed really shifty the whole time and had dealings, like he had done a bunch of gambling with goblins and was in a bunch of debt, and he seemed really shifty and always seemed to be in weird places at weird times. So he was the red herring. It was not him. It was Barty Crouch's son, who you didn't even know existed because everyone thought he was dead, but he had actually been sent to Azkaban, and they brought him out and swapped him with his mom, because the mom was like, I can't stand my son being in Azkaban, and they had put him under the Imperious Curse, and kept at hand by Winky, the house elf. She was like his babysitter at all times, so whenever they were at the Quidditch Cup, Quidditch World Cup, and Winky the house elf was sitting in the top box by herself next to an empty seat and was terrified of heights, he was like, what is she doing here? She was babysitting Barty Crouch Jr. He's the one who put up the sign. He's the one that did all the shit. Okay, I think it is the priest. Let me guess, it's not gonna let me save. Nope. A red herring is a distraction from the topic at hand. You don't want to deal with an issue, you throw out a red herring to change the subject. Good example is like if someone asks a politician how they would handle the mental health crisis, they respond with, well, let me tell you, those goddamn illegals. No, I think that's a totally different tactic. A red herring is like it's a literary device that makes you suspicious of something that's not actually the thing. A clue or piece of information that is or is intended to be misleading or distracting. So it's a literary thing, not a IRL thing. And it is intended to be misleading. It's intended to make you think, well, because of this thing, it's definitely this. I don't know if they repurposed the word for debate tactics or whatever, but it's a literary term,
Father,
is what I'm thinking of.
What? That's an absolutely
correct answer!
To say.
Him again? Why won't he just give up?
Because I'm right.
You're saying the priest, a man of the cloth, is the culprit. That's impossible. How dare you spew such nonsense?
right. Do not make baseless accusations. The culprit has to be someone else.
Yuma, can I
You don't
leave
have
this to
anything
you?
else to say
It's not a baseless
as to why it's not
accusation.
you?
You're the only one who could possibly be the culprit.
Master, you're acting like a real detective. Go on and boom kill him.
Priest did it! Oh! Okay, he got less cool. Why do they always get less cool in this form? Alright, this is definitely speed boost.
I'm a man of the cloth.
Okay, so what are we doing? Persons with access to incinerator, then to the study. I think persons with access to the incinerator is probably going to be the one we use. So the origin of red herring is they would use the fish to try and throw a hunting dog off from the quarry it was being trained to pursue. That's the origin of the term. Doubling down on Hot Topic, none. The dog chased after the scent of the red herring, it needed more training. Term rose to prominence in political debates as a way to describe someone gish galloping around to avoid addressing the issue with him. Yeah, maybe that's what it's used for in that. I've only ever really known of it being used in literary terms. As far as you're given some sort of clue or suspicious character that's like throws you off the trail, Because you're just so convinced it's definitely this thing. It's definitely this guy. It's like this thing in particular seems really sus. And you hyper-focus on that instead of seeing the small little sprinkles of clues that are actually the solution. And I think that applies a little bit more to a game story than debate. Persona! Yeah, they get their personas. Why don't I get a persona?
It's total blasphemy! I am not the mailman! That's it! The first one to discover the bodies. The mailman is the worshiper!
This is the truth!
He doesn't have access to the incinerator, you dingus. You hungry? You want pizza?
The rope ladder used in the clock tower's locked room was found in the incinerator, which only clergy can access. The worshipper may be a regular churchgoer, but he's no clergy member. So he's no longer a suspect.
Shut up! Shut up! Ridiculous!
I didn't see him. Wait, how do I use her? She had a yellow... like a health bar or whatever. I bet he's gonna try and blame the servant this time.
Church is the culprit? Even so, I am not the culprit! There are others working for the church. Yes, there's the servant. The servant must be the nailman. The servant was able to commit the crimes.
There we go.
This mystery. Climbing up to the underground casino's window with only nails for footing would require considerable agility. Judging by the size of the window, there's no way someone of his size could have committed the crime.
Oh, no! Absolute lies!
Hey, babe. Would you bring me one more
The
drink,
nun
please?
must be the culprit.
Non-public information, right?
Well, if it isn't Hot Topic None, can you at least make it part of our crew?
I do not think so.
I want Hot Topic None.
Ah. It would. Indeed. Should be a little screw thing at the bottom, I think. At least that's what was in the picture on the website.
She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes.
Oh, wait. Only someone with full use of their arms. Okay, it's this one. There we go. Pineapple pizza. Ooh. That's a good one.
In the Mansion Study's locked room, the culprit tossed the key behind the corpse with perfect aim. With her dominant hand injured, the nun couldn't have done that.
Oh, it was her
Which means
dominant
she's
hand,
not the
too.
culprit.
That's the peacekeeper guy that we've been fighting up till now.
It's not the churchgoer, the servant, or the nun. There's only one option left.
I had completely forgotten that the nun's
Father,
arm was in a
it's
sling,
you.
but I still thought it was the
You are
priest.
the nail man.
Hey, say something quick. Otherwise, they'll pin me as the culprit.
Well,
You're useless.
His name in the real world is Seth.
In service to God.
Ah! Oh, we got cool again.
I am not the nail man.
You got much cooler again. That's what I heard the whole time, too.
What god would make you this ugly?
I think he looks cooler than he did
All
before.
your proof is nothing but fantasy.
I'm not the nail man,
You
but
don't
I have
a
rainbow nails
single
stuck all
piece
over
of
me.
hard evidence.
Hard evidence?
Master, you do! It's easy.
Based on the facts, the priest must be the culprit.
A lot of them do,
The
honestly.
decisive evidence that proves it is... I don't know. What do I do? What do I do?
What?
A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Listen, a detective isn't an arbiter of justice. Unraveling a case is top priority, even with questionable methods.
What do you mean?
In
That
short,
is robust.
you must get them to confess. Use everything in your arsenal, even if it requires bluffing.
Use everything?
Don't hesitate to use anything that might give you...
But I'm bad at lying. We proved this earlier.
Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Always remember that.
A bluff? In other words, I should just claim I have solid evidence. But what could I use as a bluff?
We are supposed to be a detective in training, not full-on detective yet, but... Oh no, this is specifically not something that anybody else can do. This has to do with Shinigami. And the fact that she's... No.
Enough with your stupid
It's purely us. It's purely us and the fact that we apparently signed a contract with Shinigami. Okay, suspicious footprints facing the wall. Talking about the guy that they arrested. Past Nailman murders. Obtained from the church worshipper who knew about the past Nailman murders. Hi, babes. Nail is driven into the portrait, perhaps in place of a doll. Thunderdome for every little mystery made me chuckle in real life. That was a good one. Maybe this will be some character growth. We learned how to lie! Okay, I think... Suspicious person behind the church. Body was found during investigation. Murder suspected of being related to mailman killings. Blah, blah, blah. The clock tower. Prince was playing the clock. Nah. I think it probably has to do with the loafers, not sneakers. Let's try this one. We might need to change it though.
Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy. Do you have any proof that I'm the culprit? Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood? Of course there's no evidence. Because I'm not the culprit.
I think
That's true.
Yeah, that's right!
just like Laura said, use whatever you have, bluff if you have to. Bluff. Use that one thing. Okay, I think we're gonna
Enough with
use
your stupid fantasies.
the footprints.
Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy.
No! I was trying to hit the pink shit.
No.
Enough with your stupid fantasies. Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy. Do you have any proof that I'm the culprit? Did you find my fingerprints?
What does this do? Oh, she guards me!
Yeah.
Okay, I think I need to do it on the
Enough with your
last one.
stupid fantasies. Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy. Do you have any proof that I'm the culprit?
I don't know how to turn her off.
Did you find my fingerprints?
I guess I can't.
Did you find my blood? Of course there's no evidence.
This is the truth.
Alright. Footprints!
You left clear evidence at the clock tower's crime scene. There were footprints left under the window in the mud. When we inspected them, we found out they perfectly match your footprints.
Impossible. I already burned those shoes in the incinerator.
Huh? What?
You gave yourself away.
I swear.
What an idiot.
I only enacted justice in the name of God.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it worked. Good job, Yuma.
Thanks.
Karnai Ward is rotten to the core. To save it, someone had to get their hands dirty. Those slain
So
were
you
the
rotted
evil
along with them?
incarnate that harmed others. That's why the people asked the nail men to kill
You had no
them.
idea why they were nailed up there. It could have been petty
Evil
slight.
must be punished. And so, I strangled them, made them suffer. All I did was slay evil.
Murder's still murder.
Kablooey. Hello.
If someone hates somebody bad enough, they give that name to the Nailman. And this priest went around killing those people as the Nailman.
The urban legend offered targets for murder.
A priest is supposed to be the voice of God, but he went around
damn
killing
it.
people because someone wanted them dead. Oh, Lord is awesome!
It's terrible. It's insane to think that he'd kill people for a reason like that.
That could be said about all murders. Insane people kill for insane reasons. Anyway, you did it, Yuma. My expectations of you weren't wrong after all.
Is it finally over? Huh, nothing's happening. But last time...
Yeah, the soul of the true culprit who created this mystery labyrinth should appear. And since it didn't, it looks like this isn't over yet.
Oh!
Huh? It's not over?
There are still mysteries related to the Nailman killings within this mystery labyrinth.
But we solved all of the locked rooms and discovered the true identity of the Nailman.
Should be the most
Was I wrong? But the priest even confessed to it.
Calm down, Yuma. There's no need to panic. If the Nailman's identity is exposed and all mysteries are yet to be solved, then most likely someone else's agenda is involved in the string of killings.
There's probably
Someone
a
else's
specific
agenda?
person that went and put those names up there or something.
Meaning the Nailman didn't work alone.
You mean there's another culprit? But...
Yuma, if you consider yourself to be a detective, you must see the truth through to the very end. No mystery concludes with a dead end. There is nothing we detectives cannot solve.
All right.
We have to review these killings from a different perspective.
We all know the true identity of the Nailman. Do you know the Nailman, the Nailman?
Out of the 4 locked rooms, if any of them were hiding a mysterious secret, it would be the room that's obviously different from the others.
The art gallery.
Different.
Master, I get the feeling you want my help. Isn't that right? That's what you want, right?
Huh?
Oh,
Where's the art gallery?
fine. I can't say no to you, and you're so
No!
helpless like that.
Please don't slice my neck open
Okay,
again.
Master, lay it all out.
Well, she didn't slice my neck open, so... Starts with a P and ends with a Poochie did it. Poochie's the Nailman. Third locked room is the one that's obviously different.
Puzzle it out.
Okay.
Twirling, twirling, twirling.
So she had a bonk on the back of her head. Because of the victim's wound? Is there a W? Head? There's too many letters. There's no W.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah. Blunt force trauma, I get that. What is the word that they want from me?
Only 30 seconds left, Master!
Death?
Nice! That's right! Nice! Go, go, go! That's right!
Ah. Amaterasu Corp did it. Obama did it. Thanks, Obama. Death! Apparently. I was thinking like head, you know, you heard me say it all. I don't need to go through it again. She got bonked on the back of the head. Nobody else
New
got
path's
bonked.
opened up. It seems to be a hidden passage. If so, then the truth should be somewhere down there. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. You know what? I'm wondering if we should investigate this new path next time. And it seems like this might be a whole extra episode worth of content trying to figure out this second half. Shading on the side of her head is weird. It's not working properly, I don't think. Next time on Poochie Done It. So yeah, I think that's it for today. I have a feeling this next portion is probably going to take longer than just, 15-30 minutes. So, let's call it here for tonight. It's 9 o'clock. Been playing for a while. On Wednesday, Chill Pill will be playing another game. I think he's going to be back to Metroid Prime on Wednesday. It could possibly be Phoenix Wright though, because he had to skip a week and he's trying to get back on schedule or something. So either way, he will be streaming on Wednesday with one of those two games, and then on Friday we'll be back with more Fallout 4. He is not reading tomorrow. He's on his work week, and it's really hard for him to prep the chapters as well as just have the energy to stream 2 nights in a row, essentially. I know it's not on stream, but he generally does not do the reading on his work weeks. So no reading tomorrow. Wednesday he will be streaming alone, either Phoenix Wright or Metroid Prime, and then Friday we'll be back with more Fallout 4. And then next Monday we will be finishing up figuring out who was also involved in these killings. I knew they were going to throw some sort of wrinkle in here, because it was pretty clear that the priest had done the killing very early on, as soon as we talked to the people at the church. So I knew there had to be some sort of hitch, some sort of catch, and that's what we're about to do. So there's going to be a lot more figuring stuff out as we go next time, which I think will be really fun. And now this time, I am well and truly through all the glasses that I own. So you'll start seeing repeats. Like we always say, sleep tight and don't let the overly contrived plots involving a key and a doll and a locked door bite. Indeed. They do get very contrived and convoluted and essentially impossible to actually pull off. Like, how could you actually expect yourself to toss that key under the body like that? There's no way. No way. Anyways, that's it for us tonight. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. It's been fun, and like we always say, sleep tight And don't let the conspirators bite. See ya!